So I just thrifted this super awesome cabinet. I'm going to use it as a TV stand, but I do need to do a couple quick repairs. So those knobs from the drawer popped off. We're going to go ahead and remove this little flower liner. I'm also going to clean it out, as well as use a restore finish type of product to breathe some new life back into it. I also need to repair this piece of molding or edging. This actually popped off when I was moving it. I was moving it by myself, so it's easy to break furniture when you're trying to use leverage and body weight to move it. But I do have both of the knobs. We are missing one of the screws for the knobs, so I'm gonna have to go rummage through the shed and see if I can find a screw about this length. So I opened the shed drawer, and right here I saw the screw. I was like, no way, it's not gonna be the perfect match. It's literally perfect. So save those screws. Okay, new discovery. We have to replace the knobs because the thread inside of the knob is actually stripped. So when I just went to screw it on, it popped right back off once it had completely tightened. So that means we're gonna forever have a problem with these knobs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a new pack of 4 on Amazon and just start from scratch there. But before we go ahead and start dressing this piece back up, I'm gonna go ahead and burn an incense. This is a weed in French. It's going to just purify any energies that may have come home with this piece. So I do wipe the surface grime away. I light my incense to cleanse it spiritually now that it's, wood pores are open and all of that. And then once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and seal with feed-in wax, honey beeswax. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish giving this piece a nice one-over with a damp cloth and some natural cleaning spray. And with that, I'm also going to strip those that old drawer lining out, just because I'm not keeping somebody else's liner. So it was just a plastic liner. This is very well taken care of, solid wood, most definitely vintage. I paid $35 for her, and for only having to buy knobs and nail on a little piece of edging, that's an amazing deal. So like I said, just a nice once over with a gentle cleaner, just to strip away any grease so that when we go ahead and apply our new finish, there's not a lot of dirt and gunk left behind. I do think I kind of want to do a bit of a deeper clean along the edges, just because over time a lot of gunk has built up in there. And then just freeing the drawers of any dust as well. That's a pretty important step there. This side is the restored finish, and this side is the original. Trying to find the best light. Oh, there we go. So this is the restored side, and this is the original. Huge difference. As you can see, I've done the rest of the piece. It looks freaking gorgeous. Like, this wood grain is immaculate. I'm gonna go ahead and do the doors as well. I had a lot of residual product in the rag, so I'm not gonna apply more until, it's all soaked up. And our incense is still burning away in there. So now I think it's a little necessary to add a little bit more beading wax. I'm honestly just going to add it directly onto the rag. That's going to be easiest here. So I have not noticed that this causes a dust attraction or anything like that either. I'm just trying to see if this is coming across on camera, like how gray it is before I go over it. It goes from gray to a beautiful, really golden color. Trying to decide if I want to get the knobs from Hobby Lobby or if I want to order them on Amazon. I'm kind of leaning towards checking Hobby Lobby, and then if I don't find anything, I'll pick something off of Amazon unless I see something on Amazon that speaks to me. So speaking of Amazon, I was looking at these knobs here. They're a black ceramic pumpkin in a vintage style. They have plenty of other colors. I was really debating between so many of these colors. I was leaning more towards, the earthy, really warm colors just because it's a very warm piece. I also really like the hand-painted ones, but they only had them in larger packs than 4. But they need to be a really nice vintage knob. Maybe I'll look on eBay and see if I can find true vintage. Voiceover me here. I did look on eBay and I wasn't really finding anything great that was true vintage. It was either like really mismatched sets or just super random, or super expensive. So that's when I then checked Amazon and found those black ones. I'm still not 100% settled since I haven't been to Hobby Lobby yet. I have actually quite a few furniture pieces that need to be cleaned and buffed as well. But it looks really great so far. And then you saw all that smoke drift out. That's all that fresh energy entering in, that suck of air, and that just blows out all of that negative or residual energy left behind. Another thing I do want to add is the little jelly stops to put on the corners of the doors because that's pretty annoying. I was going crazy just getting this in here because of all the noise it was making. So I'm not actually going to completely put a whole lot of product on the inside just because I don't want anything I put in the cabinet to be soaking up this beeswax mixture. I don't want anything that I'm putting in there to get damaged. So I actually folded the cloth the opposite direction of how I was just using it, so there's very, very little of the oil coming through, enough to help clean the surface and get that gray cast away, but not enough to where it's to the touch like the outside is right now. Mind you, we do still have to go back and buff a second time without product. I noticed the grain on the inside of the cabinet, like they didn't even finish with the sander really, like it's much rougher. Like this shelf was actually, oh, that's because the shelf's upside down. Help if the shelf was right side up. Okay, I've now put the shelf the right way, and we're gonna go ahead and clean that again. This piece really is super beautiful though. I'm really glad that I decided to purchase this one. So I just need to finish up the insides of the doors. And I just can't believe how lovely the finish on this cabinet is. So the cabinet's all clean and now it's time to finally decorate. Perfect. You guys, this TV is freaking enormous. So there it is. Let's see a little nook. Let me turn the camera on. So obviously I need to clean the TV off. It's pretty dirty. Lots of dust. It does sit in front of two windows. So here is the piece all cleaned up. I have not put the knobs on yet, but I figured it would be nice to style the piece for you guys. It does sit in a room that's literally all wood panels, so it looks great.